Good morning, y'all. Welcome back to W. Today, we're going to take a look at this 1 point. We're going to try to do a little bit of work on it on the tractor, but if not, we may have to take it off the tractor. I don't want to, but it is what it is. So, we're going to get looking at this thing and we're going to see what we can do to it. So, y'all, come on. Let's take a look at it. Alright, so I got my bucket of tools. I got me a nice place to sit because I'm going to be here for a while. Yeah, there's a lot of weld on here that I got to get out. There's weld on the inside of this right here, unfortunately. Guys, never ever weld inside of these. If it messes up, take it somewhere, let them fix it. There's machine shops everywhere, little mom and pop machine shops. Yeah, you'll probably pay roughly $150 to have them lay it out, put threads on it, and all that stuff. It's a lot better than this because now this right here is a hard joint. They can't move. Alright, this right here is it's supposed to be a fulcrum point. When this comes down, alright, this goes down. This has to rotate. That means these joints right here on each side rotate. Now it's a hard joint. You can't rotate. So when it goes down, all it's going to do is snap the weld like that, or bend it like that, or break this rod right here like it did. Moral of the story, just let someone fix it, or fix it yourself the right way. So the next person that buys this stuff doesn't have to spend hours and hours and hours fixing it. But it's okay, at least I get to show y'all how to fix it. So let's get started. I got my bucket of tools here. There we go. Got the mic changed over. We're gonna start out with this hardest part. We're gonna start getting this weld out of these threads. Alright, so after looking at it, I decided the camera angle is horrible, the lighting is horrible, the positions I have to put myself in is horrible. Mainly because of the safety aspect. I'm gonna take this 1-point hitch off and we're gonna set up somewhere else. I didn't want to take it off because I wanted to make sure it fit on the tractor. But we're putting all the adjustments back in it. We can adjust it once we get it on the Super 8. Let's take it off real quick and we'll get it set up somewhere else. Here we go. Alright, now we've got the 1-point hitch out. Now, give me a few minutes. we can get everything over to a table or stand or something. That way we can actually work on it. Stand right here. Now we've got to get this up here. Whew. And these things ain't light. Just getting it over here was a struggle. Now we've got to pick it up, sit it there. Now let's try to do this without throwing our back out completely. Remember, kids, lift with your knees, not your back. All right. Here. Get on that side. Whew, there we go. Alrighty. Now we cooking with peanut oil, y'all. Let's do an overall inspection of this thing, see how it looks. Alright, as you can see right here, they welded that together. It's not supposed to be welded together. I guess that right there is a place full of Zerk fitting. I'm not 100% sure. You can see that I want to say it had threads on the inside of it at one point. Yeah, it did. Yeah, I see threads right there also for the Zerk fitting. Alright, so that is supposed to be threaded, to my knowledge. Alright, now let's look at this one. You see they welded that. And they didn't weld it all the way around either. They stopped right there. But the thing that sucks is, see if I can get it to focus. They put weld all on the inside in here. So I got to burr all that out. Then of course, here and here. Whew. It's gonna be a long process, y'all. Bear with me. Now that we're set up, let's make some cuts. Figure out exactly what we got going on. First, we're going to try to break this loose to where this turns. Alright. Time for a new blade. This is a good time to tell y'all about grinder safety. Or Metabo safety. Unplug it. It only takes a second. It only takes a second. that thing to come back on. It comes back on, and your hand is right here, applying pressure. It's gonna cut deep. Ain't no band-aiding it. That's a trip to the ER. So just unplug it. Now remember, Metabos are scary enough without making them even more scary. These things slice through metal like a hot knife slices through butter. Okay? Use them properly. That way you don't get nicknames like Stubby or Captain Hook or any more that y'all can think of. See? Now it's on. Everything looks good. Nuts tight. Now we can plug it back up and continue working. Yeah. Yeah, I think I got all the way up. Alright, a good 40. A good little degree. It's not a 45. A good degree. Now we can get in there. Here we go. Alright, if y'all look over in there, y'all can see she's broke almost all the way around. So we've just about got it. There's just a few little bitty spots like this one over here. It's still kind of hanging on that we need to work on. After that, I think we might be able to get this thing off. Got everything loose on the inside now. Fire away, go. There she is, fellas. Coupling is off. Now we can take it to the machine shop and let them rethread everything. Whew. I'll have to grind all that off and rethread it. Well, and weld it up. Then let them rethread it. There she is. Alright, so now we have our 1-point hitch broken down and all the different pieces that we have. Now we know what's broken, we know what we have to fix. I had to cut 9 out of 10 pieces of this thing off. Now, here's these. I don't know what these are called. We've always called them elephant ears. I don't know if that's right or not. That's what we've always called these, elephant ears. So we have those. Those seem to be in good shape. We don't have to do anything to them except clean them up and paint them. Our piece right here that connects our front hydraulics to our 1-point hitch right here. It is broken. There's that ear right there. I guess it broke with someone and they tried to weld it back together. Hey Siri. And they just didn't get enough penetration. That's all. They done it right, but they didn't get enough penetration. You can see that they didn't inside of it. So that's a fairly easy fix right there. Next is this. I don't know what exactly you call this, so I'm gonna just call it a sway bar. I know it's an adjustment bar of some type. They put a weld here and they put a weld in here, so we've got to get both of those out. The end grinder will work right there, just like we used on the bar, and the grinder will work right there, and this thing will be adjustable again. We can take a pin out, grind everything down smooth, flat, and nice. It broke right there at one point. That's going to have to be fixed because it's got a lot of porosity in it, and that'll break before long. And then once it breaks, it'll drop, and I'll have to do even more work. We've got our top bar right here. It's bent and cracked here, and it was broken right here and got re-welded. So we will put that in the press it back straight, grind everything back out because we know they probably didn't get any penetration. Bevel everything and then go from there. We'll start welding it back up, and I may end up taking it this same place I'm going to take this. So put it on the lathe and lathe everything smooth. Then again, I might just not even worry about it, just grind it smooth, be done with it. Now, for all y'all who's watching this and know what this stuff is called, please comment on this video and tell me. I don't like saying here's this and here's this and here's this because I look like an idiot. And I would like to know what this stuff is genuinely called. Like these little couplings right here. I don't know what they're called. I just know it's a coupling. Y'all know this right here is heat up a lot. I'm gonna have to do some work on it, take it to the machine shop, let them do some work on it. This one's the same way. I got to work on it also. Also in the comments, let me know, does these supposed to have threads on them? I can see threads on the end, so I'm 99.9% positive it's supposed to have threads. I still have to cut that one off, but I'm not worried about it at the moment. So, and of course, this piece or adjustment arm, y'all will see that coming up in another video, where I completely rebuild it all together. And but yeah, that's just about fixed. There's a few more modifications I have to do to it. All right. This right here, I'm guessing is the main pull bar. Uh, well, this might be a pull bar because you pull against this. This right here may be a main beam. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Uh, Turn it upside down and look at it. It looked like someone started trying to fix this thing at one point and got fed up with it. It's cut here and it's cut on this side all the way through. So what we'll do is I'll probably end up just grinding the weld out and then grinding down good clean metal, and I'll just put new weld on it. Cutting it completely out I don't think is necessary unless I see something that deems it necessary. I'm not cutting this out. I'm just gonna put I'm just gonna grind welds out and I'm gonna put new welds in it. It'd be a whole lot easier, more economical. So that right there is our 1-point hitch. And of course we have our bell down there. I think that's what that was called. I'm not 100% sure. Let me know. We do have some work to do on it. If you look, you see these are worn down quite a bit. So I'm gonna put some weld on it just to build everything back up to what this is. Uh, and then we'll grind it back down. So we're just gonna make it stronger, better. That's all we'll do to that. Unless I find one on Marketplace that is like really cheap. Uh, and then I'll just get it. So I know Brandon has some over at Birch Creek, but I ain't 100% sure how much he wants for this. I might have to look into it. So that's our 1-point hitch. That's what it looks like broken down completely. Uh, Now we still had a helper spring, uh, our drawbar and everything on the 140. We'll get it off soon, and we'll put it on the Super 8. But for now, that's what it looks like. And remember, normal's not coming back. Jesus is. So y'all need to get ready for it. We'll catch y'all on the next one, folks.